Hi, I'm Mike Marino. Do you want to bring in a great speaker for your next event who will not only deliver a fun, entertaining talk, but also one that's truly meaningful? What if you could hire a speaker for your students and not only get ahead academically, but also create stronger relationships with one another and succeed to make good, wise decisions? And that's what I'm going to teach them how to do. I'm going to tell them what they need to hear. And they don't need to fall into the same traps and make the same mistakes me and some of my friends made while we were in college. I shoot it to them straight because your students don't need secrets. What your students need are real, raw strategies for life that work, and that's what I'm going to give them. My core purpose in speaking to your students is to help them transform the way they see themselves for the better. The very things that destroyed and took my friend's life away, I was doing. After my near-death experience, I made a personal decision and decided to write a different story. I've had the opportunity to speak in some of the most well-known colleges in the United States. I've also written 2 leadership books for college students, Campuspreneur and Straight Talk for Student Success. I've been very privileged to be interviewed by some of the biggest news outlets in the country. At the same time, you may have never heard of me, and you know what? I'd like to change that. When I spoke at Penn State recently, after my talk, students came up to me and thanked me for being the first speaker they've heard that was 100% real with them about life and the hard decisions that they had to face. Listen, my mission is to help your students and prepare your students to make the best decisions possible so they can not only think on their own 2 feet, but also have a better chance at succeeding in their lives. You need to ask yourself just 3 simple questions. 1, does the speaker's message match the goals I'm trying to accomplish? 2, does the speaker appear to be authentic and relatable? 3, will the speaker empower my students and transform the way they view themselves, not just for a couple days, weeks, but for years to come? One of the biggest challenges I see college coordinators facing, and you may agree with me on this, is finding a speaker who won't just get up on stage and talk about themselves. Other times you'll find speakers whose main mission is to sell their products at the back of the room when their talk is over with. But that shouldn't complement a speaker's talk, not in the end game. The days of the stereotypical motivational speakers are dead. What your students really need is someone who can show them how to make wise decisions about their school and life. Let's connect. Call the number on this page and let's get the conversation started. I look forward to hearing from you and making your next event your best event.